Hi from healthvideos A-to-Z.com in Bali and Singapore. Sometimes we wake feeling worried, low, or lacking in energy or motivation, and that can last for hours or all day. But it's quite easy to develop a few new morning habits that make you feel much better in a few minutes, which set you up for a good day. Make a list of things that put a smile on your face and make you positive, and keep adding to that list. I find music, photos, and videos are best for me. Sometimes I'm not good first thing in the morning, but I can totally change that in 10 or 15 minutes. With 5 minutes on my exercise cross trainer in the fresh air on my front patio, that gets my whole body circulation moving. Then 5 or 10 minutes of favorite YouTube music. The Voice Kids, Andre Rieu, Amira Wielighagen, or other music, while looking at photos and videos of my grandchildren and others on my phone. Fresh muesli or nice fruit, berries and nuts are good, but try to avoid processed junk from factories and factory farms with lots of sugar, salt or fat. A few minutes on a favorite video website, blog or podcast, or playing a musical instrument or singing are good for many people. Singing songs from your childhood or youth can work wonders as you age. I remember the happy, contented look on my mother's face as she sang hymns word perfectly at the age of 96, despite her advanced dementia. She lived to 97 and 3 months. For some, it's patting their dog or stroking their cat and talking to and playing with them, or watering plants and flowers, or watching birds. I throw some birdseed out on my front patio and love watching the 5 different kinds of birds that keep dropping in for a feed. Sometimes I read or work on my laptop out there in the fresh air and can't help smiling when birds come within 1 or 2 meters of me and keep cocking their head from side to side, looking at me inquiringly as if I'm some mystery from outer space. If there's no seed left, sometimes the magpies perch on a chair and warble until I bring out more seed. Phoning, texting, emailing, or Skyping someone you laugh with or love works for some people. Some people feel really good after a walk, a run, a swim, or some other exercise if they have the time. And when you're doing these things, smile often. When we feel good, we smile, and it's a scientific fact that the reverse also happens. When we smile, we feel good. Do whatever things are easy, you have enough time for, are healthy, make you smile and feel good, and don't have a sting in their tail, and do them often enough to make them strong habits. The more regularly you get positive before you get going, the easier and more natural being positive becomes for you. Although we often don't realize it, much of our life is made up of habits. We sometimes do new things, but mostly we're doing old things. And the more often we do things, helpful or harmful, the stronger and more automatic they become. Every activity and the feelings and thoughts it produces works through electrical and chemical messages that flow along chains of nerve cells, or works through flows of chemicals circulating in the bloodstream. And the more often a particular flow happens, the stronger, faster, and more automatic that flow and its results become. So keep growing your positives list and keep doing the things on the list often, so the messages and results get stronger and stronger and more automatic, and nearly every day will then be a good day, even if you wake feeling poorly. But if you're seriously worried, angry, sad, or troubled, don't pretend you aren't. Don't push serious problems into the back of your mind where they'll go on troubling you for years. Do the 10-minute What I Want Need checklist at healthvideosatz.com and you'll get an instant report that advises you which videos, medicines, and counseling therapy will help you most with the wants, needs you chose high scores for. I was a family doctor for 46 years, caring for many people with mental health and addiction problems, then had a busy drug and alcohol clinic for 5 years where my team and I treated over 5,000 alcoholics and addicts in over 40,000 consultations. We got far better results when we saw addicts early and treated their mental health problems and addictions at the same time, which is called dual diagnosis. We also found the sooner we saw a person after they developed a problem, the quicker and more easily we could help them, the more completely better they got, and the less likely they were to relapse. So I focused on developing ways to avoid waiting lists and to enable troubled people to get help earlier. And what worked best were online videos and checklists, simple self-help mind-body workouts, and powder on the tongue medicines in pocket powder medicine dispensers. See the video, The Fix Suffering Early, Simply and Safely System at healthvideosatz.com. Please watch this video several times and go to its text at healthvideosatz.com and click on links of interest. If possible, spend 10 minutes now at healthvideosatz.com doing the What I Want Need checklist. The checklist instant report explains which videos, medicines, and counseling therapy most help the particular wants and needs for which you chose the highest scores. healthvideosatz@gmail.com have contact details for suppliers of low-priced pocket powder medicine dispensers worldwide. From international Bali and Singapore, I'm keen to pass on helpful information to distressed people and their carers anywhere in the world. Please leave comments and questions below. Best wishes and good luck from healthvideosatz.com and the Fix Suffering Early, Simply and Safely system.